personal work for the Rothschild family in France.
Now this might be the start to all the powerful people getting exposed, because Lex Wesner, he just been interviewed regarding the Jeffrey Epstein allegations, and he's exposing everything.
Well, specifically, I talked to Ellie de Rothschild, and so I mentioned that earlier. So he represented their whole family, so there have been a whole bunch of people.
Mr. Lex Wesner, you've been caught, and now you're spilling the beans. You're letting it all out. Now Lex Wesner, he created Victoria's Secrets of Jeffrey Epstein, and they was using this to get young women.
A bunch of people, most of them I never would have met, but I knew Ellie. He would say, like, I'm providing financial advice to the founders of Google.
Now he's explaining how he met Jeffrey, and that he was told Jeffrey Epstein worked for the Rothschilds family, but guys, this next clip is wild. Yeah, his lawyer even had to whisper in his ear and let him know he'll kill him if he keeps speaking. Now when you talk about the Rothschild, he can really go down.
Answer the question.
Now what was this? What kind of lawyer is this? Because I don't want my lawyer telling me he's gonna kill me. No. This is crazy. This is not right. Let's play it again one more time.
To Jeff Bezos.
Answer the question.
It seems to me like this guy could have been put there by the Rothschilds family themselves, because the way he's acting is not right. It's off.
For the record, who is that?
His name is Bruce Saul, and I met him through an acquaintance.
Answer the question.
Okay.
It's going to help if you answer the question that he asks.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
We'll all get out of here a lot faster.
But as I look back at it, it was part of the con. So I never met Meyerwald.
Can I have 1 second? Because I think it will move this thing along a little faster. Go off telling a story, okay? Just answer the question.
Okay. I think I'm giving you a long answer, but to understand in context, because if I just say yes or no, you won't understand it. And I really want this whole group to understand it. And
So he really wants the whole group to understand, and the whole world, frankly. But something tells me that lawyer to his left, he's being put there, because the way he's in his ear every 2 seconds, he's aggressive. Now, as a lawyer, you're meant to speak to your client, but this one, he's being very aggressive. You can tell something's off. Even Lex Wesner feels like it.
I never would have guessed I was being conned. Never, ever. The deceit was so subtle. Yes, I know.
Answer the question.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm sure we all appreciate the stories. We're just trying to answer the questions they actually wanted the answers.
Okay.
That's very helpful. Thank you.
I hope it is. That's kind of a puny example, but I wouldn't have had the idea. But then all the things were inventoried. That wasn't work for me or Jeffrey. It was just regularly done.
Answer the question.
Okay.
A discrete question on a different topic.
When you want to hide the pain, you smile. Now you look guilty, but you're saying you've been conned. But as for that man to your left, that could be the Rothschild lawyer. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying, because his energy is really aggressive. And this is what he looks like to me. Mr. Lex, he's been caught. And sometimes, when you get caught, you start spilling the beans and saying, it was him. No, it was you and them. Yeah, it wasn't just them, it was you as well, Mr. Lex.
We know that at one point you owned a property in Palm Beach. It was a large oceanfront estate. We understand that you sold that estate to a guy named Abe Gossman, and that later Mr. Trump and Mr. Epstein got into a bidding war over that property. Do you have any knowledge of, or did you have any involvement in that dispute between Mr. Epstein and Mr. Trump?
No.
Now, when you have someone worth hundreds of millions looking like they've been kidnapped by their lawyer, oh yeah, there's a big problem here. That's the powerful for you. But this is what he had to say about Trump. Yeah, he sent a cheeky shot Trump's way.
Epstein and Donald Trump.
Together?
Yes.
I want to answer this question accurately. I would go to some of the Victoria's Secret fashion shows because it's very important to the brand. At some of the fashion shows, Jeffrey was there and some Trump was there. And I remembered because Trump would always introduce himself to me. And I always thought it was kind of odd that he was at the fashion show because he had nothing to do with fashion.
Now that was definitely a shot sent at Donald Trump. Now, Mr. Lex, you've been caught. And now you're deciding to air out everything. Well, let's have it. Yeah, we want to know more. But take it easy, because that man said he'll kill you to your left if you keep on speaking. Now, Donald Trump, there's been a video of you surfacing, and you look more guilty than ever. Because all you're talking about is, I'm not in the files no more. So no one can look at me. No, Trump, we're looking directly at you.
By the police there, related to something with Jeffrey Epstein. Do you think people in this country, at some point, associates of Jeffrey Epstein, will wind up in handcuffs too?
Well, you know, I'm the expert in a way because I've been totally exonerated. Let's really speak about it very nicely. I think it's a shame. It's a very, very sad. To me, it's a very sad thing. When I see that, it's a very sad thing. So I think it's a very sad thing. It's really interesting because nobody used to speak about Epstein when he was alive, but now they speak. But I'm the one that can talk about it because I've been totally exonerated. I did nothing. In fact, the opposite. He was against me. He was fighting me in the election, which I just found out through the last 3 million pages.
This is so funny. This is hilarious. Guys, let me break it down. Have any of you ever watched, like a police documentary, and there may be someone who's been arrested and been questioned, but they're not necessarily the main culprit, but they was involved. And what do? They start waffling. They can't stop speaking. They let it all out in that interview room. That's exactly what Trump is doing right now. As soon as you bring up Jeffrey Epstein, he can't stop speaking. Yeah, I can speak about it now because I'm nothing to do with it. Trump, we'll see in the next few months. You keep getting on BB's nerves. We'll see. Yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments, guys. Lex, I feel sorry for you. Get some help and get a new lawyer. Don't choose unfiltered.